He's listening to you, Phil. Taking care of the strike on lane 71 in the 6th frame. Only down by 12 pins. Working on his game and working on his gum.
Parker now up in the 6th, working on a double. Gets it back. Touched the 7-pin, wouldn't go up.
Well, he almost takes care of it, Phil, but ball coming in from a very, very wide angle, very deep to the outside. Now hooking back strong. Just not enough energy to get it back, and he thought he was going to strike.
All right, goes to the other ball that he has up there on the rack. Picks up the 7-pin spare, and Parker, boy, right there as far as career money earnings. Fast approaching Mike Albee. You see Parker number 4 right now, but Walter Ray Williams at $2.4 million, and then Pete Weber and Marshall Holman's page. We'd have to flip a couple.
I'm dropping like a retired rock.
Beautiful shot off the hand of Parker Bohn, and right now it is Bohn on top over Mike Edwards. Come on back. 1981, a couple of years, the U.S. Open.
Great center, great city for bowling, and an opportunity for Edwards to cut that lead from 11 to 1. Will it hang in there? Oh, just does trip out the 4-pin.
Edwards on a double.
It looked off his hand, almost like that same careful shot. Didn't quite project it down the lane as far as he wanted to, but the friendly trip of the 4-pin. And you know he's got to love that.
Not quite the high score of the opening match, 235 to 234, but still a very close match. Edwards up in the 8th, down by 1.
Got to hurry back. What a great shot from Edwards on lane 71. Now 9 pins ahead of Parker Bohn III.
Well, he's putting the heat on the probable PBA Player of the Year this year, and Parker Bohn, who has won 5 titles, finished second 4 times this year.
That's a career for a lot of players. A good one.
Back on top by a pin with that strike in the 8th.
Well, we've been treated to great matches so far. The first match came down to the 10th frame, a 1-pin victory. Right now, Bohn leading by 1 pin, and I believe asking for a re-rack on lane 71. Re-rack was granted.
Past 5 champions here at Woodland Bowl, and Walter Ray Williams Jr., the defending champion. And John Mazza, who's was in the field tonight, eliminated.
Dave Husted won the U.S. Open here a couple of years ago.
Boy, snapped that one in a 5-pin.
Will it fall? It does fall over.
Wow.
Boy, but doesn't he look nervous out there? Parker Bohn, very comfortable. Watch the 5-pin. Looks like it's going to fall now, but it takes its time. It's teetering, and at the last minute.
A little help from his friend right at the end. So 3 in a row for Bohn, 3 in a row for Edwards.
Hold it.
Got a break.
Well, the worst shot he's thrown today. But boy, was he able to get a friendly roll of the 6-pin. Well, they fell late for Bohn, and now they're falling late for Edwards. Watch the 6-pin. It's going to teeter-totter and fall over. Now to take advantage of the lucky shot in the 9th. This for the lead. And the 10-pin stands. Curley made a great shot, but unable to knock the 10 out. Now finds himself down by 2 pins. Watch the ball come back into the pocket. Almost gets the messenger. Trying to do everything he can to knock that pin over. Not to be.
Needs a spare, and big count on that final. Picks it up, and we've got another close match, Marshall.
Well, for Edwards, the best he can do, 212. Right now, Parker Bohn III, if he were to throw a 9 spare strike, would shoot 213. So still pressure placed on the, as you say, probable player of the year candidate.
Edwards has bowled awfully well tonight. 235 in game 1.
Hurry back ball. Oh, and that's just giving extra help to a player that certainly doesn't need it. It's 209 for Mike Edwards. Well, he needs to mark in the 10th frame, and the best kind of mark would be a strike. Edwards not watching.
Yeah, that's it.
And Parker not missing out on another opportunity. Boy, he's been like that most of the year. When he had the chance, he took it.
Beautiful shot in the clutch.
And with 11 telecasts this year, you know, it just makes things easier and easier. Well, the machine on lane 72 recycled, and Parker's not exactly sure why, but
5-yard penalty.
Told you he's nervous. Well,
again, 11 telecasts, and for Parker, it's usually been Parker and friends each week. He has made quite a few appearances.
Needs to stay behind the foul line and get, I believe, 3.
Here it comes.
How about 10?
Parker Bohn III, 5 in a row right now, and so Parker will be moving on. Coming up, Marshall Holman's tip of the week. Next match, Parker Bohn taking on Eric Forkel.